My name is Ebony James, and I lost my husband, Terrence James, to COVID-19. Terrence James was a wonderful husband. He was my best friend. We went everywhere together. We prayed together every morning before we went to work. Every night we prayed together. He was a person who never met a stranger. He was always very, very friendly with everyone. He was a prayer warrior. If you needed prayer or you needed sound advice, you could call on Terrence. Terrence always found the good in somebody. Terrence and I met, we worked at the same school. Terrence and I would see each other in the hallway, but at that particular time, I really didn't pay any attention to him at all, and I don't think he did me either. It came about where another teacher came to me and said that Mr. James is interested in you. I thought, me? He's interested in me? Not knowing that she had gone to him and had said, oh, Ebony Taylor is interested in you, even though I never expressed any interest in him at all. And so he thought I was interested in him and vice versa. So we ended up exchanging numbers. We dated for 2 years. December 11, 2020 became our 10-year anniversary. So we were together for 12 years. Terrence was a awesome father who spent every moment he could with all of his children. He was just an all-around dad. I think that he spoiled the kids because he fixed breakfast every Saturday morning. They sat down at the table. He fixed their plates. Just an awesome man that was dedicated to his family. Terrence was a music person. He was a radio producer all the way back in college. That was something that he did as a part-time job. He absolutely loved it. Terrence used to be a community and schools manager. It's a resource program to help at-risk youth. That propelled him to open up his own nonprofit organization, which was called Leaders of Tomorrow. And he worked with urban boys and basically took them to different adventures, took them to the Capitol, took them places where they ordinarily wouldn't get an opportunity to go. So by then we were married, and I kept telling them, well, you can also impact those kids who don't want to be part of your group in a classroom. And so he went back to school. I'm so proud of him. And he became a social studies teacher while still managing his nonprofit group. I just really got to see him blossom. Within just this past year, he worked at a school with a wonderful group of people who just grew him even more as a teacher. Me and my husband both ended up in the hospital with COVID. His nurse actually came to my room and she said, I just wanted to meet you. She said, because your husband talks about you and y'all's kids all the time. And she said, I wanted to put a name with a face. She said, I wanted to meet the person that Terrence constantly said how much he loved. I would most certainly say to cherish your family, cherish what time that you do have with them. You don't know when the last day is the last day. I would also say constantly walk in forgiveness and constantly walk in love. It's a beauty to be able to not have to look back and say, I wish I would have, I wish I could have. I don't have that. I just have the beauty of our relationship. And I would most certainly say being married to a larger than life person who could love me and love my children and treat us so wonderfully is something that I'll cherish for the rest of my life.